35. That would be well over 170-mile-an-hour winds. You guys say we had a power flash in Azle. Hold on. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have turned that off. That wasn't my intention.
All right, guys. We have a big tornado on the ground.
And again, whether it's from a tornado or damaging winds, we probably will see power flashes up here. And we're going to lose this camera at some point. But again, a tornado could easily be down right now, just south of Springtown. Those of you in Springtown, you've got hail coming in right now from the northwest. So it's about to storm pour. You've got a lot of hail coming in. We have a visual from the storm from meteorologist Jason Cooley. You can see a lot of the striated structure. And again, we're live streaming. We're on everything we can be on right now. Share the footage or share the coverage with whoever may be out here in Fort Worth, Weatherford, etc. out here. We're going to do our best to keep you all informed. Let me get back out. And again, my goal here is to simply try to give a good visual of what's going on. You can see that hook is not as prevalent as it was now. It's kind of wrapped in on the storm. Camera just took a power hit. You could see that when it bipped real quick. I'm watching it full screen with y'all. I want to see what we get. You can see the view from meteorologist Jason Cooley. Here, I'll show you. Here's the view from meteorologist Jason Cooley. A very striated, intense, severe storm. Again, no surprise there. Those of you in eastern Parker County, a dangerous situation continues. A severe thunderstorm with a history of producing extreme winds over 90 to 100 miles an hour. Moving off to the southeast now, towards Azle, towards Hudson Oaks and Willow Park. You can see the, we're getting wind in Azle. It's just inflow into this storm. That's not even the storm itself. That's wind sucking air into, or it's the storm sucking in wind. You got the visual from meteorologist Jason Cooley. Again, this storm's going to keep moving southeast. The potential for a tornado, the potential for straight line winds over 80 to 90 miles an hour, and baseball-size hail. We have a report of over 90-mile-an-hour winds in Springtown. We know we've had significant issues. Springtown, look, it's not going to be good. I'll tell you that now. Whether it's from a tornado or straight-line winds, we've got damage in Springtown. I have no doubt about that. We don't have any reports
just so you know,
yet.
I am live on stream now, of course.
We're going to be watching for it.
Live on stream.
Oh my. I've been live for 3 minutes and 14 seconds.
Boy,
but again, a tornado warning continues for eastern Parker County
this
until
is really
10:30
not doing
p.m.
what I wanted to
A
do.
severe thunderstorm is located from Sanctuary to, at this point, it's going to be
This is
about
heading into a
6
bad,
miles north of Hudson Oaks.
Bad area,
About
at least
5
for
miles northwest of Willow Park.
how
moving
my
off
folks
to
are
the east,
concerned, though.
southeast,
It's heading
south-southeast
right towards
at
them.
about 25 to 35 miles an hour. As this continues, we're watching for the potential of a tornado, baseball-sized hail, and damaging straight-line winds in excess of 80 to 90 miles an hour.
Right now?
Scope. Radar scope.
This is going to be moving towards western Tarrant County at some point.
Do you have your
and southeastern Parker,
on,
so places like
on,
Benbrook, Alito,
like
Annetta. You may have to deal with this in the next 30 minutes.
No.
DFW Airport, no.
Well,
you're going to get some rain.
Their chaser dot near Whitehall.
Lightning.
White settlement on.
This thing is so wound up. It's got a lot of wind.
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
nowhere
hail,
near there.
and a lot of cloud-to-ground energy. Camera on the bottom
I'm
right.
nowhere near there.
Gonna be
Just like I
meteorologist
said, I
Jason
got
Cooley.
the heck
You
out
can
of
see
the way
that
as soon as I got
storm
off
there.
work.
It's just insane amount of lightning.
That rotation is headed right for the guy
With
that's had this thing on. So that's nice, I guess.
Where's this heading? You can pull up road maps. Where's this heading in relation to the Farm Market Road 1886 and 3325 intersection?
Just a very nasty, severe storm.
It's going to
Back
be
to the
pretty
radar.
much due north of Aledo, north of Interstate 20 by about 7 miles.
Camera on the top is Azel. Bottom camera, that's going to be meteorologist Jason Cooley. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado baseball-size hail, 70 to 90 mile an hour winds moving southeast. They're saying it's moving southeast to 20. My stuff says 20, so it's slowed down a bit again. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do a storm track for y'all.
It's hard to say if it's actually still on the ground.
Again, if this thing slows down too much, we're also going to have a flood threat. Now, I'm going to do this with the expectation some of you are not going to get the worst.
Seriously,
but I'm just doing this for the sake
check that
of
for me,
having a
please?
good storm
Let's
track
see,
out here.
I'm gonna get a storm
Worth,
track
about
on
1020.
it now.
Saginaw, about
And
1020 to 1025.
Specifically, the
next
FM
10 to 15
1886
minutes.
intersection with
Downtown
FM
Fort Worth, around
3325.
1035 to 1040. Benbrook, about 1035. Aledo, about 1020 to 1025.
Okay. It's no, hold on.
Altum City, about 1035 to 1040. Forest Hill, about 1050 to 1055. Arlington, about 1055 to 11. We're seeing a pretty strong area of rotation with this again. This is going to be in conjunction with a possible tornado
spider
debris
lightning.
signature.
Holy cow.
Southwest of Sanctuary, southeast of Springtown. I'll go ahead and switch back over to that.
All right.
And here you go. You can zoom in further. I'm trying to get some
Holy
wind or
show.
some roads. This is going to be near
Benbrook,
Veal Station
58
Road,
minutes.
Midway Road,
Fort Worth,
Cindy
1.1
Lane,
hours.
Michael Lane,
Burleson,
Finney
1.5
Drive,
hours, an hour and a half.
Marion Drive,
basically.
Scott Lane. It's Veal Station Road west of 730. We have winds moving towards
Not
the
easy.
radar at 95 miles an hour.
It's moving
Winds moving
southeast
away
at
at 60.
21.
So again, this could be a tornado right now, south of Springtown. West of Sanctuary, this is going to be
for me,
moving
please?
off to the
Hazel?
southeast at about 20 to 25 miles an
Hazel.
hour.
AZL.
And again, damaging winds, hail, or a tornado, all possible. So those of you in south of Springtown, stay safe.
A new
Springtown, the
PDS
tornado
severe
issue's
thunderstorm
over,
warning
but you're
has
still
been
getting
issued.
wind,
Hold on.
and you're still
New
getting a
PDS
lot
here.
of hail.
You are under a destructive severe, but you are not under a tornado warning. That's Azul. So that town is not under a tornado warning, but they are close.
All right, I'm Texas Storm Chasers Boldy and Chief David Reimer. It's 10:03 p.m.
That's-
We're gonna have a new severe thunderstorm warning.
That's a
This
tornado.
is-
6
yeah.
ways from Sunday.
Wise County in Texas.
There's also a PDS severe thunderstorm warning now going all the way out to downtown Fort Worth.
going to be for
for
Tarrant County.
2.75
Let me
inch
go-
hail and
oh,
80
man,
mile an
that's
hour
not
winds.
good. That's not good. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
No, we've got a tornado down. All right, we need to deal with this.
Oh
This
my.
tornado warning is
This
going to be
is
put
done.
into Tarrant
Big
County. In a minute.
tornado.
We
big
do have
tornado.
a tornado down. Let me get you back to the radar. All right.
It's done.
We have a tornado debris signature now. This is going to be a confirmed tornado.
It's done what we didn't want, dude.
Very near Finney
85
Drive,
knot V-Rod. Oh my god.
south of
That's
Springtown. This tornado is
beyond
down.
tornado emergency.
There's
They
your
might go
velocity
ahead and
coupling
pull it.
again. Very strong winds right
Dude,
now. Winds
my
moving
family.
towards the radar
Okay,
at
I gotta
85, moving away at
frickin-
80. That's a strong tornado, probably. And again, that's a confirmed
said he's
tornado
getting
debris
ready to-
signature there. That's debris being
He said
lofted
they were
by a
already getting-
tornado
They got
right now.
everything.
Thousands of feet
They
into the
got
air. It could be
everything they
pieces
need
of
to
buildings,
issue
could
a
be
tornado
trees,
emergency
etc.
right
But this
now.
is a pretty densely populated area based on the street network. So again, we now have a confirmed tornado doing damage. This is going to be southwest of Sanctuary
The
and
question
west of
is, do you
Azle,
think they'll
southeast of
pull it?
Springtown, 2 miles. So let's go ahead
No.
and let me get some roads on here for you. Those of you in Azle, get your butt to shelter.
I would argue
Sanctuary,
a
same
PDS is
thing. This thing is moving more to the east-southeast now. Yeah, this thing's moving southeast. We need folks on FM 730, the Azle Highway, from Azle to Springtown, all the way down to 1896. Please be in shelter. This is now a confirmed tornado doing damage right there. There's your which way the wind's blowing mode. It's your debris mode, a little tornado debris signature there. We still have very, very strong winds. So again,
I gotta get turned around and go the other way.
those of you in Azle, Reno, Sanctuary, 1886 to 7:30.
I can't believe
I'm
shelter.
watching
It's going to be
this.
lowest floor, center room,
This is
away from
not
windows,
good.
as many walls
This is
moving
not
outside as
good.
possible. And
Fort
again,
Worth hasn't been hit
we
by a
have the
tornado
potential
in
not
over
only
30
for that
years.
tornado,
has
but
it?
we've got winds over 80 to 100
It's been
miles an
since-
hour.
Okay, Fort
miles
Worth
southwest
proper,
of the possible
2000,
tornado, rear
I
flank
think.
downdraft of this storm.
like
We're
downtown
getting
Fort
a lot
Worth,
of
there was the
damage
big
reports
F3
from
in 2000,
Springtown up to
So
Ames
26
on
years.
199
which was the
this is
second
gonna be
ever
moving
tornado emergency, by the
southeast.
way.
into Tarrant County. So again, a possible tornado, but also damaging winds and baseball-sized hail.
Well, this might be their third one.
And here's what it looks like on the iPad, by the way. The velocity signature
No, I mean
is just not good.
the second ever tornado emergency.
Back to the
period.
radar. I'll put the camera
Year
it's,
after
it's
the-
tightening up again.
and-
Oh, hell no.
Switch back. We've got
Hold
meteorologist
on,
Jason
what I
Cooley on
just
the
seen
bottom
is
box.
not what
You
I
can see
wanted to
his
tell
view
you.
there. We've got
It's
Azle.
okay. I have radar.
You don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you right now.
Here's
It's turning
Azle
north.
looking northwest
It's
up
turning north,
199.
right at
I'm
Azle.
curious if we can see this.
Oh well, it's going
I'm
away
looking
from
for
my
power
family then.
flashes.
So actually, that's if it's going away from my family, that's more what I want to
We're
hear.
not
But
seeing
it's
anything
heading
yet, but this
towards
storm's
my.
going to knock power out to a lot
It's
of
heading
folks
towards
wherever
where I
it
work.
goes.
Then
And it is moving towards Tarrant County.
It just hit a hard
All right, we're going
right.
to watch that. Let's take a look
Or
at
sorry,
a
meteorologist
hard
Jason
left.
Cooley.
if it turns
There might
towards
have been a power flash.
if it turns towards Lake Worth, that's where I work.
And ironically, that's where the freaking movie was made, Christmas Twister.
Lake Worth.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get back to it. Again, here's the latest radar. I'm Texas Storm Chasers.
Pretty
Bulletin
town,
Chief
by the
David
way.
Reimer. Dangerous situation now with
Lake
a
Worth is also the home of the biggest power plant in the state.
confirmed tornado with a tornado debris signature now. This is going to be moving south.
That's true.
Towards FM 730.
If it hits that power
This is
plant, I
now
may not
about
have no power.
3 miles west of Azle, 2.5 miles southwest of 2.5 to 3 miles southwest of Reno. This is going to be a confirmed tornado now. We have winds moving towards the radar at 80, winds moving away at
New
about
information.
50, 60.
This tornado warning has been
PDS
upgraded.
tornado
Warning.
signature
PDS
now.
tornado
Being
warning. There we
engulfed by this
go.
Tornado.
PDS
Rain
observed
wrapped
tornado
in the middle
warning.
of a very heavy rain and hail quarter. So again, this is a
Oh, it's for the Parker
tornado now
one.
doing damage.
It's for heading
4
towards
miles,
Alita.
3 to 4 miles west of
Willow
Azle,
Park.
moving southeast down 199 at this point towards Lakeside.
I gotta
So
freaking
those
call
of
him
you
real
out
quick.
here
Hold
in
on.
western Tarrant County, you may get a tornado warning upgrade in just a minute. In fact, you better. So this is going to be an issue. The camera up top is Azle looking west. Bottom camera, that's meteorologist Jason Cooley. All right, let me zoom back in here. Now, the velocity scan, the latest scan, did weaken just a little bit. We'll see that come in here. You can see lightning just doing lightning things. Okay, are they calling this a confirmed large and extremely dangerous? They are. So we now have a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. This is going to be near Reno, west of Azle. This is going to be moving off to the southeast at 25 miles an hour. So now a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado 3 miles west of Azle, moving southeast. All right, so let me put a track on this. Let me clear some stuff off here. And I'm trying not to get saturate overload here, so let me just, chill for a second. Latest scan, the rotation did weaken a bit. Let's go ahead. Let me pull up this here, and I'm going to try to give y'all the best timeline. This is going to be moving southeast about 25, right down 199 for now. So this is moving more into Tarrant County. Tarrant County, hey, you've got a storm with up to baseball-size hail, a history of producing tornadoes, and damaging winds of 60 to 80 miles an hour. Those of you in Saginaw, Sansom Park, Azle, Lakeside, Eagle Mound Lake, Lake Worth, into Fort Worth, We'll see. We might get a tornado warning into Tarrant County here in
Zach,
just a second, but we
Big
did
tornado,
just have a tornado
big
down
tornado northwest
a
side
few
of Fort
miles
Worth.
west of Azle.
Moving outside of our
Moving
tornado
off to the
warning
east
zone.
now, east-southeast at 25 miles an hour. We just had a report of golf ball-sized hail southwest of Sanctuary.
This needs
This
a tornado
storm is
emergency in
southeast.
my
Watching the
opinion.
cameras
Storm
closely.
report
That
from 2
camera up
miles
on the
east of
top. That's in
Sanctuary
Azle.
Parker County, Texas. Hail magnitude estimated 1.00 inch. Reported by public.
This needs a tornado emergency in
Additional
my opinion.
information. Report from
Let me put a
Texas
loop on this.
local
Bottom
storm
camera,
report
that's
from 4
meteorologist
miles
Jason
southwest
Cooley.
of Sanctuary in Parker County,
We're
Texas.
watching. Let me see
Hail
if we can't get some
magnitude
other cameras here. And
estimated
again, this storm
1.75 inches.
is dangerous. You need to treat it with
Reported by
great
Large
respect.
tornado 100.
Additional information. Report
Move to
from
the lowest floor, center room, away from windows. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. This thing's mean.
My
This situation
God.
just escalated quickly.
Yeah, why do you think I'm live? I legitimately, like, I don't know if you were sitting there watching, but I sat there and waited until the last possible
So
second.
we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Tarrant County. We have a
I
tornado
was
warning for
bound
eastern
determined
Parker
that I
County.
wasn't going to go live unless I really, really needed to.
There was an 89-mile-per-hour wind gust. I'm
And,
surprised this
yeah,
is not
Your
90 mile
sirens
per
are going to
hour
be blowing
wind
in most of
warning.
Tarrant County.
Oh,
This
it is.
now
It is.
moving southeast.
It
into
was
Tarrant
at
County
least.
down
on the-
199.
was.
Yep.
This storm
Fort
does have a history of
Worth,
producing
shit.
multiple tornadoes
And a
in
new
the last
PDS
several
tornado
hours.
warning
Tornadoes
has
in
been
the last
issued.
10 minutes. We could have large hail
A new PDS
Golf
tornado
ball,
warning has been
baseball.
issued.
and
So can I get a fucking message? Out of it.
damaging straight line winds in excess of 70 to 80 miles an hour.
We have a large
We're still seeing
deadly
a
tornado
lot of
hit
that.
right for Fort Worth.
Mesocyclone strength of. Oh, never mind. There was a mesocyclone, a strength of 15 a little bit ago.
Oh,
All right.
good
Folks,
call.
here we go. New
Good
tornado
call.
warning coming for Tarrant
FDF,
County.
Good call.
Stand by.
Good fucking call, guys. Radar indicated
Your
PDS.
attention,
Good call.
please. The National Weather Service has issued a new tornado warning for
Parker.
Nice.
Oh my god, this is
County
gonna
in
go
Texas.
right through Fort Worth, man.
Nice call. They pulled exactly what
we
they
just
needed
lost the
to.
camera in Azle. You saw that camera that just started.
I love the fact
flip-flopping.
this storm was.
All right, let's go. Let's talk about
I
first
just
who's
love
in.
the
This is
fact
a
this
tornado
storm was
warning
going
for Tarrant
east and then went
Parker counties.
southeast, and now it's
A severe
we took
thunderstorm
a east
capable
turn.
of producing a large and extremely dangerous tornado is located near Azle, moving southeast at 25 miles an hour. This tornado warning includes the city of Fort Worth, Lakeside, Eagle Mountain Lake, River Oaks, West Worth, Westover Hills,
I
Lake
don't see a
Worth,
debris ball,
Pelican
though.
Bay, and Azle. This
That's
is
why
a
they did
tornado
a radar.
warning.
That's why they
Be
did a
in
radar
shelter
indicated.
now.
It's probably
I agree with the
This
radar
has the
indicated.
potential to be a serious, life-threatening situation. All right?
very significant wind
Here we go.
evolving, going right down towards
Here's the latest which way the wind's blowing mode.
All right,
Circulation
there
near
it is
Azle.
for
Tornado
Mac
vortex
Velocity
signature now
Ryan
just
Hall. They
southwest of
finally posted
Azle.
on their
We have winds moving away from the
socials.
radar at about 60 miles an hour. We have
You
winds
know what I
moving
did?
towards the radar
40 minutes.
at
You know what
about
I did,
70.
Chris?
We have a lot of straight line winds
I am
south of that
listening,
potential
loud and
tornado
When
now.
I
That's going to
first
be
set-
crossing
or
over
when I
FM
first
at
seen
7:30.
that
The
rotation,
tornado itself is closer to
I
Neal Station
put
Road,
a
Neal Road,
unofficial
and FM 730 moving
1562
east
tour.
towards
I promptly
Western
upgraded it
Tarrant
back to
County.
a moderate for tornadoes. And
this
believe
is a
me,
particularly dangerous situation.
I'm pretty sure that 15% tour is actively being verified.
Jefferson,
Looking up
is it me
199.
or
Agent?
they enlarged the day 2 tornado down in Oklahoma?
Of course
Yeah.
they did.
So again, tornado warning does cover
I was
now.
actually
Western Tarrant County, Pelican
to
Bay, Lakeside,
Jefferson
Lake
about that a
Worth,
little bit
River
ago.
Oaks, West Oaks. Power flash.
I
You
haven't
That was a
don't-
looked at
power
the
you
flash
don't
on that
see this
camera
every
we just
day.
saw. We're looking up Highway 199.
What?
Yeah,
Confederate
especially
Drive. I
since
just saw a
the
big
supercell
blue
that's
flash. That was a
producing
transformer
almost
power line
3-inch
blowing up
hail
the
and
highway,
winds
Fort Worth,
over
which isn't a
80
shock. We have a lot of damaging
at
winds.
once.
A
So,
PDS
while
tornado
we're dealing
warning
with this, let's talk.
in the most
I know a lot of
populated
folks are
area
dealing
in
with
the
anxiety
state of
right
Texas.
now. We have a lot of folks that are concerned.
Honestly,
So
they
let me go
could,
ahead and
if
give some
a
basic
actual
tips here.
tornado's on the ground, they could go
If you're in
tornado
this warning,
emergency. This is
we
very
need you to take your
populated.
tornado safety precautions.
Both
Actually,
Fort
That
Worth
is going
and
to be a
Dallas.
sturdy
likely.
site-built structure,
Likely
apartment
going
building,
into Fort Worth if it's
a
on the
business,
ground.
gas station,
The chance
restaurant.
would be Tory.
Yeah,
well-built
the chance of
single-family
Tory
residence.
is so
Go to
high.
the lowest floor you can get
But
to.
it's just
But the
radar
big thing here,
indicated
we want
right
you to
now.
put as many walls
Yeah,
it's
between
on
you
the
and the
ground.
outside as
PDS tornado
possible.
warning, but
All
it's
right.
radar indicated threat.
If you have
Okay.
time,
Yeah,
grab
we
some
have no
shoes, some
debris
hard
ball
sole
as of right
shoes,
now.
and a helmet.
I'm actually about to check that.
But the big
Yeah,
thing
I'm
here is
looking
we
at it
just
right now.
want you to put as many walls between you and the outside
Well,
as
also
possible.
spotter
all right?
information would be
We don't
more-
have that
more
tornado
important
debris
than a
signature
There's a lot of
anymore. We still have a
spotters
lot of
around
straight
here,
line
thankfully.
winds, and it's possible this could try to spin back up into a tornado.
I mean,
I'm
you know,
looking
if
at
it's
some of
not
them break
Spectrum
the
with.
front.
I'm seeing something on
But again,
Spectrum
this is a
with.
tornado warning for
Did they-
Western
could
Tarrant
they,
County
Chris,
and Eastern Parker County. We do
could
have
they
thunderstorms
end up
developing
pulling?
now. Back
I
on
know it
3/8.
sounds stupid, but could they pull a radar indicated tornado emergency if it requires it?
They can.
Out of all of my day, out of like the past couple years, I've been a part of weather, and I've seen so many tornado emergencies. I've never seen a radar indicated tornado emergency before.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Rotation.
It's feasible.
So
Likelihood,
not
no,
as
because
intense
it's going to be a
as we saw
populated area.
15 to 20
But
And
minutes
it would
debris,
ago.
take-
we got
It's
to
going
see
to
a
be
little bit of the
located
CC
between
drop.
Hazel down 730
That
to Willow
might
Park.
be enough for
This
them
activity
to change
with
their
70 to 80
change
mile an
their
hour
heart.
winds, hail, and maybe a
That's
tornado
either
is
debris
going to be
or
moving
hail.
east at
'cause if you
35
look,
miles an
it's
hour.
in
You-
line.
You better
All
hope
right.
that's hail.
If you're watching
Should
us
be
okay,
line.
here,
Go ahead
you're
and
They
putting out the
just-
warning
they
sound
Okay,
just
they
and having
revoked.
downgraded it.
They just revoked
you
the
know,
PDS tag.
alarms go off. It means it's time
So
to take your
it's gotta
tornado
be
safety
hail then.
precautions. It's going to
I'm
be the
thinking
lowest
hail.
floor, center room, away from windows. Put
They
as
just
many
go
walls between
PDS and
you
it's like,
and
oh,
the
there's
outside as
nothing. Just
possible, all
downgrade
right?
it.
And it's going to be okay. Storm is weaker than it was a few minutes
Honestly,
ago.
it
so
could
that's
be
good.
hail, but it also
And
could
as
be
long as we
tornadic
get
debris.
you
You'll
into a
never know.
nice, safe
'Cause
place,
it's also right on top of the
you'll be
rotation
good
as
to go.
well.
A new
It
flash
looks
flood
like we
warning
may
has
be
been
starting to
issued.
see an occlusion here, and that means we're starting to see some of these outflow winds push out ahead of the parent what was
Oh, no.
circulation and tornado.
I'm seeing something that
See
I
how
don't
those
like.
winds have weakened here over the last several minutes. Now, the question we're going to have to see is, are we going to see the potential?
Also, this might give us a taste of what Sunday and Monday is potentially going to look like. Anyways,
Oh shit.
Yeah, Monday's me. I'm gonna get pulled into the office again.
They
Are
still
we going to see a
have.
new circulation
Oh,
develop?
never mind. I thought that was observed tornado warning. I was about to say, why do
Out
they,
here in
they
the
still
western
have an
parts
observed tornado
of
warning all the way
Tarrant
back
County.
there?
We have a lot of wind energy. We have a lot of wind and hail. But again, the circulation itself is weakening.
It's kind of funny how the
So
main
we're-
tornado
we're
threat was all the
doing
way
better than
down
we
here
were,
in Texas.
all right? We still have wind.
And look
yeah,
where
this
still
the,
have
one
some
and
spin
itself
up
all
here
by
in Hazel,
itself
but it
has
is
like
a
so many
lot
tornado
less
tracks.
organized than it
look
was.
at where the main tornado risk was.
So
though.
again, this is no longer a confirmed tornado. This is a
I mean,
radar
that's
indicated
pretty.
threat.
That's
the storm is
what I'm
undergoing
used to
another
seeing.
one of these
really.
reorganizations.
You know, last
So,
Friday we
We're
were
going to get a lot of
well
heavy
away
rain,
from the main
hail,
threat. Yet
strong
we
winds here in
had
western
two
Tarrant
confirmed
County, Fort
tornadoes
Worth,
in
Lake
my
Worth,
county, and one
Yeah.
just north of
Lakeside Village, and Hazel.
Oh, that
And I
reminds
caught
me,
one of them before I went to bed.
That reminds me, Jefferson. From
But it's going to be okay.
Thursday's little embedded tornado event, there were 4 tornadoes confirmed in
If
my
you're wanting
county.
to know where the storms are in relation to you exactly, or if we're not talking about your storm, you can
Honestly,
download the
since
free
the
Texas Storm
rotation's
Chasers
weakening,
mobile
yeah,
app and
I
use the
think that's
interactive
just
weather
hail
radar
I'm
in
seeing
our
on the
app.
radar.
You can get your
Yeah,
local
it's
weather
100%.
forecasts,
There's no
interactive weather radars,
There's no way. it
live
would be
coverage, and
debris.
more.
If
Again,
it does
It's
what I
also
think, look at that.
This is what
If
we
it
do.
does what I think
We
it's
do
trying to
Texans
do,
for
look at
Texas
this.
weather.
You're thinking of a more southern, right there. Yeah, I see it, but
it's also
hail
starting
threat
to
is starting to
exit
come down a
the
bit.
slight
The-
risk as well,
seeing
so
the
it's
hail core
expected to
weaken,
just weaken from here on
But
out.
still, the
And
potential
you
for
see-
velocity
I
doesn't
know
affect
what
this.
caused it.
I mean, this
I
is
know
a
what
A new
caused
flash
it. You
flood
can see it on
warning has been
radar.
issued.
Let's take a look from the
This
terminal
damn
Doppler weather
outflow
radar
boundary.
here, and let's see if we have any
Yeah,
indications of what's
and the
going
rotation
on.
is past the outflow
It-
boundary.
Take a look at
It,
the
it
circulation.
locked onto that outflow boundary, agent, and got the vorticity off of
Y'all
it.
A new
tracks just
flash flood
updated.
warning has been
Yes, there
issued.
was a
You can
tornado
see
on the
quite
ground,
strong here
and
in
that
eastern
other,
Parker County earlier, and it's still
oh, that was a
there.
straight line wind.
But
That big one right there,
the
straight line wind.
velocity, the
Yeah,
You
but yeah,
know,
there was a tornado on the
intensities
ground.
are much lower than they were, so it's still a very dangerous
Yeah,
storm.
we knew that. It was
But I do
debris.
want to temper our expectations here and remind
if we're gonna
folks,
have another tornado, it's gonna have to
the
be
cycle. Now,
reattached to that boundary.
we still
I
have a
believe.
pretty good pocket of rotation here just southwest of Hazel.
I think the
And yes, I'm
rotation tying
purposely
up is a
using
little
my
bit more.
calmer voice now.
Yeah, right there.
This is going to be off Veals,
Yeah,
off 730,
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. Yeah, rotation tighten
Flat
up just a
Rock
little bit.
Road,
It might be trying to reattach to the
Bogman
boundary.
Hill Road, Stewart
Honest,
Street,
if
to
it produces a
southwest
tornado, it's going to
of
be right on top of Fort Worth.
Hazel. And again, we can take a look.
I can
We're not
guarantee
seeing
this.
any debris
Downtown
being
Fort
lofted
Worth
on the
is
radar. Now,
eyeballing that
that's not
storm.
a complete indication we don't have a
Oh,
tornado.
let's see. How many people are on that radar?
But
4.6K.
Yeah, of course,
4.4K.
because it's over downtown Fort Worth. Of course, there'll be that many people on it. And my weatherwise hates it. Of course,
we're going to be watching things carefully.
but as far as I'm
So here's
concerned,
the
it can
which
deal
way
with
the
it.
wind is blowing mode. Let's go ahead and put a loop on this. And again, those wind velocities have come down quite a bit.
Watch it go
We had
down
those
and then go
very
right
bright
back up.
blues and bright pinks, and now look, not so much. You can see the parent circulation we are watching has been kind of cut off a bit by some of these outflow thunderstorm winds here in western Tarrant County. Now we still have
kind of-
spin trying to wind down just near Azle. There's still some spin right there, so that could still be a
Wait, there's
tornado.
people parked
Yes.
under an overpass right now? Oh.
I don't know where.
But
Texas somewhere.
You know what I'm
Oh.
thinking?
thankfully,
You know what I'm
if it
seeing
is,
right now?
it's weakening. Now,
What you seeing, man?
what
This
we
is
might
the-
have
you
ongoing
can
is
see it
a
on
new
velocity better.
circulation and a new parent updraft developing. This storm's very close to the radar here, so it's difficult to see.
That
but
right
if I
there.
were to put on,
This is
a
the outflow
product here,
boundary.
let me try this.
The reason
Well, clearly
it
that
stopped
didn't work.
rotating and trying
Let
to
me show
produce
you
a
different
tornado
radar. I'm going to
is
pull up
because
the radar
here's the
from out east
rotation
of
right
Abilene,
here.
and this is just to show you the mid-level
It
thunderstorm
ran
intensity.
the outflow
Again, you can
boundary
see
decoupled from the
Out
supercell
here, that
and
circulation
ran
near
out
Azle
ahead
still
of that.
exists, but we might be
So
starting
it-
to see a
it
bit of a
choked it
weakening
off.
trend, or at least a reorganization trend. So we're going to have to see if we get a new circulation.
It
that
ran into
develops a
that
bit farther
outflow
east
cold
into
air
Tarrant
and it
County.
cut it off.
Nevertheless, this storm does remain very capable of producing golf ball to maybe tennis ball size hail, very, very heavy rain,
Oh,
cloud to
hey
ground lightning,
Jefferson.
and
Yeah.
damaging to destructive winds.
Remember
And
the
yes,
the day
tornado
the
warning
automated
remains in
convective
effect
outlook thing
for
I've been
Western Tarrant
watching for a
County,
while now?